Right. Now I should be recording. Anyway, if you go to the Zoom platform, come on. Among the settings, you can give order to put a password, or also, I wonder if I can sign in if I'm already in on another.
No, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't.
Let's try a different. Anyway, on impostazioni setting, there are various possibilities. You can have you can have a passcode. You can, for example, okay, and allow only people with a passcode to get in. You can, for example, in this case, only people authenticated can enter the meetings. You can approve or block the entrance. Okay, you can switch the video on and off and so on and so on.
I'm doing
anyway,
what
there are various possibilities. If you go to, what was it?
Yes, but I'm not allowed, Maria Pia. I'm not allowed.
Okay, so that's
I'm allowed only through the platform, which is in the register, and they access the register, and then they get in straight through the platform. But anyway, it happened on Zoom last year, and it was very pleasant. And it happened on Jitsi. It happened on Jitsi. Okay, so they are kids, or they are all not of age. So,
but who can dream of doing such a stupid thing? It was a man, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a man.
I don't know why men sometimes, it's okay. Maybe it's not the right approach, but yeah, sometimes they feel I don't know. Anyway, how stupid. Okay, so welcome, Francesca. Francesca, can you
yes.
Yes.
Hi everyone.
We were discussing about the various platforms and so on, because Adriana had a bad experience last year with somebody entering a meeting with her class and showing us something we shouldn't have been shown.
Thank you for accepting me in this group today. Sorry? I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, no problem. She didn't interrupt anything. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Thanks. Bye.
Anyways, yes. So you don't think this extra hour, half an hour per week is useful, Adriana? Well, it's, yeah, you should have changed the teachers. Maybe you could give the teacher your credentials and get her credentials.
There is no, it's strange. It's very difficult to explain because we don't need a credential. I'm inside the register. I click on my class and I'm straight in. Okay, I don't need to do anything else. Okay. That's very comfortable and very convenient.
Yes, but if you need to change,
it's not. Okay,
it can be done.
I haven't got strength enough to complain more because there are so many things not working at the moment, and so I am starting to get tired, starting to feel that this year has been very, very heavy. Okay, so but it is not finished, and so we got to hold on.
First term is gone, but we still have a few months in front of us. So
3 months, Maria Pia. 3 March, April,
yes,
May,
a few months. Yes. March, April, May. Yes. More than 3.5, let's say.
No, 3, because on the 6th of we end on the 6th of June. So I don't. Then there are the exams, which we don't know. We have been told something, but we don't know exactly what.
It's probably only oral.
Definitely only oral. Definitely only oral.
With a tesina.
Yes, but don't call it a tesina because I'm going to kill you. Okay.
Okay, an essay. Let's call it in English.
Not a tesina. But they said that can be a PDF, can be a PowerPoint, can be whatever they want.
Yes.
But it's not very clear. So we decided to wait, because I don't want to say something to my kids and then 2 weeks later say, no, sorry, it's wrong, do something else. That's exactly what happened last year.
Yeah, but they were changing their minds continuously, and I can understand why. It's not easy, but yes, it's sad when you tell something to the children and then you have to change it, because they get confused, they start complaining, and they feel what they have done is useless. I know. Yeah. So anyway, it will be only oral, no written part.
No.
Yeah, so that means that they must mainly practice oral English. Why don't you?
Okay, I can't do anything. That's the point. I mean, I'm preparing for the Invalsi right now. I'm finishing my last grammar part right now, and in book 2. I'm not facing book 3. In book 2. They are not, I think they are not turkeys. I cannot stuff in the stuffing and stuff like it is chestnuts or rice. They are not. Okay.
Yeah.
It is impossible. And so I'm facing the Invalsi. So I'm trying to give them some tips about the Invalsi, because it's important for them to, especially for the good ones, to have a good Invalsi. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we will face the oral part. So preparing something, two birds with one stone, because I have them write a letter. I do it every year, so they have to face every single topics in the letter, starting from describe yourself, your family, your room, hobbies, blah blah, and so they practice writing, and then they are ready for the oral, because I want that is what I want to question them. I went to a nice place. Well, last year and the years before we did. I went on a nice school trip with my class, but we can't speak about that now. So. I had a nice holiday with my family 3 years ago.
Or your dream journey.
Yes.
For the future.
Yes, but in the future I will go to another school. I'm going to, what I should is, and then this is, flexible, because you can have good students writing a lot with a lot of adjectives, long sentences, but also the weak ones can have a very short letter,
sentences,
with simple sentences, but anyway, telling you something about them.
Yes, they can manage somehow.
Yeah, so that's it. And then I hope this year will finish, because I really hope.
Poor Adriana, you really look tired and
yes, I am tired.
Already fed up with everything. Oh my God. Come on, it's springtime. It's a beautiful sunny day.
Yes, I went for a walk, for a 15-minute walk, okay, 15-minute walk.
Good.
When I left school, I was going to kill someone, so it's better to have a walk.
Yes. And kill the distance, and steam off. And you've got the weekend in front of you, Saturday and Sunday.
I work on Saturday, 5 hours.
You work on Saturday?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
5 hours.
I thought there were no more schools with, 6 school days per week. I thought that there were all of them now, 5 days per week.
Not all of them.
Oh, poor Adriana.
You see, I'm
so what's your day off?
It's my day off school. I always say, what's your day off school? Not off the rest of the life.
Yeah, right, yes. Have you got children, Adriana?
No, but I've got one little nephew and one little niece. So
yeah, but it's not the same, I assure you. It would be worse if you had the children of your own. Okay, much more demanding. Anyway, yes.
I think that 6 hours. I don't know. I would like to hear the opinions of the other participants, because I defend the idea. I mean, for me, it would be very nice to have a Saturday off. Nice, but 6 hours per day, starting from 8 to 2 is really a lot. And the last hour is completely lost. The hour from 1 to 2 is lost.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very difficult to teach them. We have the double system in our school. Some classes are doing 6 hours per 5 days, and some are doing 5 hours per 6 days. Okay? Okay, so we have the double system. I teach both. And I see the difference, Maria Pia. Okay.
Do you? Yes.
Yes, I do. So, but in the end, I don't know, but I see the difference when I teach from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Well, for me too, not only for the kids.
Yeah, yes. Well, actually, yeah, I know what you mean, yes. Even if a break is, I mean, if you have Saturday off, you finish on Friday, and the Saturday is really off. And then on Sunday, yes, but you are still in a holiday mood, and and you can really relax. If you work on Saturday or go to school on Saturday, Saturday is lost. Sunday, you already have to prepare, the homework or the lessons for Monday, and you don't really have
that's true.
So I don't know. I would prefer to have Saturday off, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm saying that if I have to look at my convenience, of course it is. But if I have to look at didactics, that's different. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but even for the children, I think, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. But I don't know. Let's hear the others.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think it's better to have 6 hours for 5 days a week, or 5 hours for 6 days a week, including Saturday morning? What's your opinion? Francesco, Antonella, Pier Francesco?
Okay, in my opinion, I was convinced that the best school time was 6 days per week. But 3 years ago, my school changed the school time, and I was forced to teach 6 hours a day.
5 days.
And now I am very happy, very, very happy. And I think that the students only get to get used to stay 6 hours. And they are sometimes they are stanco, come si dice?
Tired.
In the fourth or the fifth or the sixth hours, not only in the sixth. So I think that it is important that they use to stay.
Yeah, they get used to stay for 6 hours. And have a longer break at the end of the week.
A longer break is better because they can rest, they can go out, and they can do something different. But until I have proved this time, I was convinced that the best is the other school time.
Yes, until you tried this system, you were convinced the other one was better.
Yes, but now I'm very happy, and my students too.
Yeah. Yes, I would prefer to have a longer, I mean, not a long weekend, but a proper weekend and 1 hour more each day. What do you think, Pier Francesco?
Well, I was always teaching in the afternoon, so I was always my schedule time is always 5 days per week. Because of course we don't have lesson on Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon, of course.
So
because your school have got a full day based.
The student that play an instrument, they have just one more lesson, two more lesson, more than their school colleagues.
The normal schools, yes. And these lessons are in the afternoon.
Yeah, these lessons are in the afternoon. Well, musica d'insieme, the lesson together. How do you say it? Collettiva? Sì.
Yes.
We do it at the end of the morning. I mean, if they usually with the normal time. In the normal time, you finish school at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. And then from 2 p.m. till 3, we have orchestra, the orchestra class. The individual lesson are it depends on in the afternoon. Yes, they have to go back.
Yeah.
Back to school.
Wow.
If someone we have a lot of we don't have, it is not easy to plan the schedule time at the beginning of the years because all the students want the l'orario, the time, the schedule they prefer.
Yeah.
But they have to. Someone has to find some. Yeah, bisogna regolarsi un po'.
Of course, yes. You have to, manage somehow to put everything together. And what about you? You must have some requests as well.
Well, for me is good. I'm, of course, 5 days a week is the best for me because but some years ago I used to teach in the school, also in the private school, and I did the class for adults.
Mm-hmm.
And I was teaching until 10 o'clock p.m.
PM, yeah.
And I was finishing in my school, and I was very, very fast going in another. And I was teaching also in the Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Also, I was teaching. We had orchestra lesson in Sunday morning. It was many years ago, but we had a lot of students, me and my wife.
Yes, but did you teach a school for adults like the CPAA, for example?
No, yeah. Also, I was once in Borgo Roma, Verona. Yes.
So we were colleagues.
Oh, probably in Mazza.
I can't remember you though.
Scuole Medie Mazza.
Yeah, I can't remember you though. Ma non ti ricordo però.
Probably it was only one here, and it was something particular for me, unusual, because I had really all. Sometimes I have adults but they play with their sons or they play with other children but in this occasion there were all only adults, but I had a good time. It was interesting.
Yeah.
But only for 1 year, because it was very hard for me, because they in the school there were not instruments, so every lesson I have to pick up a lot of instruments, keyboards and amplifier.
Yeah.
And
as a matter of fact, we don't have.
I mean, I do it. I do it very grateful for, but
Yes,
it was hard.
As a matter of fact, it's called the CPIA, which is the school for adults. We don't have music as a subject, so.
See, that's why probably they called me, because I was teaching. I was changing school, and the director, la preside, proposed me this class to stay in contact, because they were sad. Why are you leaving? Why are you changing school? So I had a chance to stay.
Yes.
I have some students that requested.
The headmistress of the CPIA is different from the one of your institute. I mean, we've got Morbioli Nicoletta as a president, headmistress, and it's only for the CPIA of the entire province of Verona, but CPIA only. So if you worked in a comprehensive school, you would have got a different headmistress for sure, or headmaster, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah,
anyway,
I was.
Anyway, yes,
Let me
yes,
see.
yes. Anyway, so on Saturday, on Sunday, on before, okay, it's at plus hours, at 6 o'clock, at 7:30, at 7:45, at whatever. On plus days, both Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, and the dates on the 2nd of September, on the 1st of May, on January the 5th, on Monday, on Tuesday, always on for the days, and basically in for all the rest. The other times of the day, in the morning, in the evening, with the only exception of at night. In for the month.
At night.
The weekend. Okay, okay. At the weekend. In for the months, for the seasons, for the years. Okay, so at plus hours and at night, at the weekends, at Easter. But if you say on Easter Day, at Easter per Pasqua, on Easter Day il giorno di Pasqua, on per i giorni. Yes. So, what about you, Francesca? Would you prefer a 6 hours day, 5 days per week, or 5 hours per day, 6 days per week?
In a primary school is different. I know. Oh, my sorry, because my English is terrible.
Don't worry. I thought this was a middle school group, so I didn't think you could be primary school teacher, but yes.
Exactly.
So you have how many hours per day, Francesca? How many hours do
in my school 8 hours for day, because tempo pieno.
Yes.
Full time. Yes.
Time, yes, sorry.
So 8 hours. Oh, poor children.
Yes, 8
you
hours.
must do a lot of activities, you know, outside, alternative activities, I suppose.
Yes.
And so Saturday is off, of course.
I understand, but it's hard to speak.
It's okay. Don't worry in the least. Don't worry. So no school on Saturday.
No.
Monday to Friday.
Yes.
Which is a lot. 8 hours per day. It's 40 hours altogether.
Yes.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So what time do the children finish in the evening, in the afternoon?
On 16.
At 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Oh my God! At 4 o'clock. What time do they start in the morning?
And 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. Wow. 8 to 12, 4 hours. Yes, 8 hours. Oh my God. 8 o'clock. Yes. From 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening.
Yes.
But there must be the lunch as well at school. Have you got a canteen?
We have 2 hours for the lunch and
activities after lunch. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Do you have a canteen in your school? Avete la mensa proprio a scuola vostra?
Yes.
Right. Okay. What about you, Antonella? Did you already say something about the 6 or 5 days per week?
Yes, yes. I said that I prefer 6 days, no, 6 hours and 5 days because I prefer a long weekend,
Yes.
so you can have a rest.
Yes, you can really, you know, think about
So,
something different
yes,
from the
sometimes
school.
I forget the name of my children
Yes.
in the weekend.
Yeah, during the weekend, yes, because
Yes.
you really switch to, you know, a completely different life.
Yes.
And it's a good break. It's good to have a break. And what was your day off, Adriana? Yeah, I can't remember. What's your day off? Adriana? Maybe she's gone. She told me she couldn't stay. Okay, maybe she's gone. Right.
In my school, students start at 10 to 8 and they finish at 10 past 2 p.m.
Wow.
And they have breaks, about 10 minutes each break. And during this period about the pandemic, we have the active break, pausa attiva.
Yeah, what do you do?
So each, no. They have 5 minutes each hour. At the end of each hour, and they can go to the toilet. They can clean the desk. They can eat or drink something, and they talk about with the other students.
Yeah.
And we
Every hour,
we open the window.
every hour.
Yes, at the end of every hour, 5 minutes, we open all the windows and the door, and we can change the air, and it is a good time, a good
Habit.
moment.
Yes. I think it's a good habit with the school, which should stay even after the pandemics. Because
But really, I do this habit. I have this habit before because I teach Italian history and geography, and sometimes I have 2 or 3 hours
all together, yes, one after the other.
And if I want that the concentration is good, I have to
yes.
Yes, I have to interrupt my lessons and have a break. So it is an habit that I was before the pandemic, and I continue to.
You know, Antonella, in some schools, not in my school, because in my school we do as you do. We open the windows when we change the hour normally, okay, when we change the teacher. But in some schools in Verona, they go on having lessons with the windows completely open, completely. It's freezing cold. You know, when last week when it was -3 in the morning, it was crazy. And I went to visit one of my colleagues in the center. I don't say the name of the school. And in the teachers class, in the teacher classroom, it was with the penguins. They had the penguins walking down there. Okay, I said, they are crazy. Okay,
I work in Verona. I confirm this. Allora, I also in my school there is an active break of 15 minutes every 2 hours.
15 minutes every 2 hours.
Yes.
I think it's better 5 minutes every hour.
But that's Maria Pia, that's normal. When you change the teacher, I mean, if they have like
open the windows and you know,
if they have like Antonella, they have 3 hours with the same teacher. But when you change the teacher, the time that you go, the time that the other one arrives, it's 5 minutes. Okay, it's 5 minutes.
Yes,
it's
lost in any case for so you know. it's as well, you know, opening the windows and having a proper break, because it's a time lost in any case from a didactic point of view. So, yeah. Who's the iPhone who joined us? Welcome. Who are you?
I'm Marina.
Marina. Can I write your name, Marina?
Yes, I can.
Hi, Marina. Welcome. Do you think it's better to have 5 hours, 6 days a week, or 6 hours, 5 days a week?
6 hours, 5 days for a week.
Saturday
because
free.
I like the free Saturday.
Yes, yes, a proper weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now with coronavirus, the weekend is impossible. But
We stay at home all the same.
in any way, I like sleep on Saturday because the week is very, very hard.
I know, I know. At least one day or a couple of days per week, you can sleep over a little bit, you know, stay in
Yes.
bed till late. And yes, and I find it, you can really manage to switch off better, you know, if you know what I mean, to forget about the school, think about other things, and
Yes.
have a proper, yes, proper break, proper rest from the school. Yes. So, but Adriana says that she likes 5 hours per day.
Sorry. I didn't say I like it.
Didn't you? What
No,
did you
I didn't
say?
say I like it. I mean, I would like to have a proper weekend. I say that it's better for the didactics. That's what I said. It's definitely better because I see that I'm teaching in both systems in my school at the moment. And I agree with Antonella that they must get used to it, of course. But anyway, I can see the difference. So if I have to break myself in two and say, what is for me? Okay, for me, it's Saturday. Wow, I would appreciate that. But if I have to choose for the didactics, I say that 5 hours is better than 6. Okay, but anyway, we don't have to decide because the dirigente decides. So when we get it, we get it. And what it is, we have it.
Unfortunately, yes. What did you say was your day off, Adriana? I forgot. Wednesday.
So my free afternoon is Tuesday because normally on Tuesday I can do what I want because I'm not teaching on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, it's not bad. It's in the middle of the week, and yeah. Anyway, right. So, what do you want to talk about today? What are you planning to do in the future? Are you planning to do something for the International Women's Day on March the
8th? What did you say?
The Women's Day on March.
March the 8th.
I'm not writing. Sorry, I thought I was writing. Women's Day on March the 8th. Are you planning to do something for the Women's Day on March the 8th? No. Okay.
No,
nothing, because I don't like these day, because it is only
commercial.
A commercial party, in my opinion. If you use this day to remember the reason because this day was created, okay, but sometimes it's only commercial, so I don't like very much this day.
Yeah, everything has become commercial, to be honest.
Yes, but sometimes it is a day only for to do something special, but bad special, not good. So,
for example,
no, only women at the restaurant is very sad for me.
Okay, yeah, yes, it is.
Or when you go to, I don't know, the show when the men take their
clothes off, these kind of things. Yes, yes.
So
No,
it is very sad, very, very, very sad, in my opinion.
it is. It is. It's like vice versa. It's said on both sides, of course.
Well, this year, no worry for the restaurants.
Sorry?
This year, no worry for the restaurants.
No,
This year,
don't have
no.
to
This year,
worry
no.
this year.
It is impossible.
No, I thought it could be something related to civic education and the respect for the women and this kind of,
Yes, this is very important. This is the right sense of this day. And I used to propose some book or some novel about the women to my students every year. Yes.
Yeah.
This
so
year,
that's why I asked you if
yes,
you were
yes,
doing...
yes. This is the real sense of this day.
Yeah, because really women are paying a hard, really a hard tribute in this period. There are a lot of women killed by their partners or husbands or whatever. It's terrible. It's becoming a real problem. Maybe it was even before, but
and we didn't notice it.
Yeah, and we didn't know it, but it's still here, the problem, so maybe it's worth facing it and discussing about it and do something.
Well, I'm doing absolutely nothing, okay? I'm doing nothing because I did la giornata delle memorie, la giornata delle foibe, Sefer Internet Day. I'm supposed to teach English also in somewhere. So.
Yes, but you could do something in English.
No, I can't do that. Sometimes,
no, you have to prepare. I know it's difficult.
No, but some topics are very difficult, especially to be dealt with in English, okay? Especially when you have emotions coming out, and so
exactly,
it's very difficult. When I taught them about bullying, we did something in English, but then the major part about emotions, I had them write in Italian because it's very difficult for a kid age 12 or 13 to give words to emotions in a different language. Okay, come on, it's difficult for us. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, maybe if they had some examples of
they
people
did, but in the end they did. They had some examples. We watched some very nice videos that are on the Safer Internet Day, Cuori Connessi, some very nice video. I mean, nice is not the correct word, interesting, let's say. Nice not. But it is anyway difficult to express emotions, okay?
It is.
So I went in for Educazione Civica and I said, okay, the last part you can write it in Italian, and that was good. And some of they find it difficult, and I had to correct a lot of Italian mistakes.
Oh my God.
The doppie, A senza H, and so on.
Typical mistakes, yes. Anyway, and preparing anything is really time requiring. And I know teachers are so, how can I say, overloaded of work in this period that they say, okay, I don't want to get more work to do in preparing this and that and the other. But I thought you could do something because it could be related to Educazione Civica, civic education. So nobody's doing something. Okay, let's say something funny and happy. What about the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day?
Oh my God. I will go to school with shamrock, a green shamrock on my head, okay?
Yes. Well, sorry. It's what about the leprechaun story?
No, a leprechaun, no.
Now, what about telling the leprechaun story to the children? Or making them look for the treasure, for the pot of golden coins.
Oh my God, come on.
At the foot of the rainbow. Do you know the story of the leprechaun, everyone?
Yes, I do. Oh. But I thought it was is it leprechaun? I thought
yes, with an A. The second. This is the
right. I thought the pronunciation was leprechaun. Is that with the sk?
Should be with a K. Let me check, but I'm
I mean the
almost...
pronunciation, I mean, because I had an Irish kid with her mom, and they came to my class 2 years ago to show us the history of Ireland and all the rest, all dressed in green, and that was very nice. When we
And
could
he said
that.
Leprechaun. I'm almost positive it's...
I'm not sure. I really don't know.
Leprechaun.
Oh, that's
Leprechaun.
correct.
Leprechaun, yes. Leprechaun.
I do use that for the pronunciation because that's very convenient. It's very easy, quick. You go there and check the pronunciation. Okay.
Oh yes, I didn't
yes.
know what to do,
See,
and I went to
one
do it,
pronunciation that I went straight forward to check when they talked about perseverance. I said, "What? Are you sure it is perseverance? You know the module on Mars. It is. I went on the Oxford. It is. I myself thought it was perseverance.
Really? I thought it was perseverance.
It is correct. It is correct.
You know what? It often changes from the word to the verb, from the noun to the verb. The nouns tend to have the stress on the first or second syllable. The verb tend to have the stress.
Yes, but the verb is different, Maria Pia, because the verb is to persevere. It's not perseverance.
Yeah, you're right.
I was surprised.
Perseverance.
You see?
Perseverance.
I thought it was very strange. I thought it was perseverance. In this perseverance.
I thought it was perseverance as well. Yes.
And also, I went to check on the Oxford Dictionary. I went to check on the Oxford Dictionary, and it says the same, perseverance. So this time, the news was correct. On the TG, yes. I said, ignorant, utile, tesselli, perseverance, and it was right.
Yeah, I would have told the perseverance myself. It's perseverance. Okay, perseverance. I have to put it in
I think the same. I think the same when I heard that they say perseverance. I think it is perseverance, but it is perseverance. Oh, wow.
Perseverance. Oh, I didn't know. Yes, perseverance. Yeah.
But as I am fussy, I went straight forward to check for the pronunciation and say, okay, he's right, perseverance. And as I didn't trust the Google Translator, I went to check on the Oxford Dictionary. Okay.
As well.
And the Oxford Dictionary said perseverance. Okay.
At least you had a doubt. I give it for granted that they were wrong and my pronunciation was correct. So just imagine, you're better than me.
Well, normally their pronunciation is wrong, normally.
So, perseverance. Oh.
Perseverance, yes.
But generally speaking, the noun has the stress on the first or second syllable and the verb on the last syllable. For example...
yes, record and record. The record,
record, to record.
But you know which is the most wrongly pronounced word?
I don't know.
I know what it is. I know. In Italian, for the Italian, is la performance. Ah, I can kill for that.
Performance.
The performance. The verb is to perform, performance. Everybody say, my performance. No, it's not your performance.
Performance. Yes, you're right. Yeah, but yes, Jenny record. A record to record.
You record a record.
I was thinking of another example, but generally speaking, yes. Yeah. I can't think of anything else now, but yeah. So
I'm sorry, but I need to go. Also because my connection is really bad at the moment. So see you in 15 days. I'm very happy to have been with you for 1 hour. Try to, as you say, Maria Pia, steam off.
Yes.
So have a nice weekend, everybody. Especially
you too.
Especially the one who don't go to school tomorrow.
Yes, you have to go to school tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. You know also what I wanted to tell you today, that there are three actually, but two of them are really good sites which could be useful for you. And one is Spark Notes. Okay, let's, one is Spark Notes. Did you get my summary of the lesson, of last time's lesson?
See,
Yeah.
I will save it.
Okay. On Spark Notes, if somebody is interested, well, you can go to literature, and they have a number of books. I'm sorry Adriana has gone, but anyway, a number of books by Shakespeare, by many, by the major authors actually, in English with the translation in modern English next to it. For example, a piece of, I don't know, Macbeth or Romeo and Juliet, whatever, in the original language, and next to it, the translation in modern English, which sometimes can be very, very useful. Also on literature, if you go, for example, let's see, shall we say Oscar Wilde? They've got all informations on biography, his time, and so on and so on. The summaries and analysis of his main books, The Important Being Earnest, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Salome, An Ideal Husband. Okay, quotes, which are very important, and his plays, novels, poetry, short stories, and for any of them, they have, for example, I don't know, Ravenna. I didn't know he wrote Ravenna. Okay. How can I go there? Anyway, they've got a lot of interesting, well, there isn't much on Oscar Wilde, to be honest. But for example, let's try somebody else. Let's try, I don't know, T.S. Eliot. For example. So there's the context. So when he lived, what he did, how was his life, and so on and so on. And then summaries and analyses of his main works, The Wasteland, Section 1, Section 2, and so on. And the main ideas his works were based on, the themes, the motifs, the symbols, the damaged sites of humanity, power of literary history, changing nature of gender roles, you know, the main things. And this is a very useful site if you are preparing for the concorso, for example, or if you teach literature, maybe in the secondary school, this kind of things. Fragmentation, mythic and religious ritual, infertility, you know, all his main motifs, the symbols, the water, the symbol of water, the Fisher King, music and singing, and so on and so on. So it's very useful for literature, but not only. If you, instead of literature, click on other subjects, you can have the same suggestions in biography, biology, chemistry, computer science, film, health, economics, drama, history, math, philosophy, physics, and so on. Of course, it's all written in English, so you can maybe talk about some historical period or whatever European history, American history, and so on. But it will be in English. But it's very useful if you teach in a secondary school, because you sometimes, actually it's compulsory, at least for the last year, to have what they call CLIL, context learning. Okay, anyway, you have to teach a subject in English. And so if you want to teach history, for example, you've got examples here. Then there are the quizzes, and so on and so on. No music, as usual. I don't know why, no music.
Music, others forget.
Yes, they
Italy.
keep forgetting. But there's drama, though. What's in drama? Let's see. All's well that ends well. American Dream. An inspector. That's for in alphabetical order. So A, B, C, D. Oh, there's quite a lot actually for drama. Anyway, so this can be a useful site if you wanted to teach CLIL, a subject in English or even English literature.
What is film? They talking about the most
I don't
famous
know.
movies?
Again, in alphabetical order, which means a lot. Annie Hall by Woody Allen, Apocalypse Now by Francis Ford Coppola.
They're talking about the most famous movie.
Yes, Birth of a Nation, Griffith, Casablanca, Chinatown. For example, let's see one. There's the summary, plot overview, the characters, character list, Captain Wheeler, for example, the explanation of the characters.
It's full of information.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's quite a lot of information. Yes, and the main ideas depicting the psychology of war, page to screen adaptation, score and soundtrack. This could be interesting. Oh yes, yes, the hallucinatory tone, blah blah blah. Anyway.
Maybe look for a musical. Maybe in some film there is a musical in this section.
Anyway, the themes of the movies and so on.
A musical.
Okay, let's say musicals.
Maybe the title. Maybe the title of a musical.
Yes, so you maybe, probably need the title.
Yes, maybe Mamma Mia, La La Land.
Yes, or whatever. Yeah.
Or West Side Story, or well, I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's Mamma Mia. No.
No, wow. No musical, no music and no musicals.
No. Anyway, there are many subjects though. And if you teach English connected with another subject, this can be, or if you need to prepare a concourse on literature and you needed to summarize a few concepts, these kind of things, this is a good site.
Very useful. Many information. Many information.
Yes, exactly. But the main ones, you know, it's not wow, it's all very much summarized and very to the point, if you know what I mean. Then another possibility, which I like a little less, is Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes is similar, but it's only about literature and actually, no, there is also, for example, biology, for example, science of biology, characteristics of living things, quiz, characteristics of living things. Let's try quiz. I love quizzes. Okay. Which of the following is not a characteristic of life? Evolution, growth, mobility.
Mobility. Mobility, maybe.
Yeah, maybe mobility. Which of the following is the correct order for increasing complexity? Cells, tissues, organs, organ systems. Organs, organ systems, tissues, cells. No, increasing. Tissues, cells. No, the first.
The first.
Yes. Which of the following statement is okay. Evolution is a characteristic of most, but not all, forms of life.
No.
Living things can alter their environment. Non-living things do not display metabolism. I would say this one.
The second.
But which of the following statement is what? Is true, is false?
Is true, is false.
I don't know. Which of the following statement is false? Growth requires that an organism takes material from the environment. Organisms have patterns for building their structures. The material taken from the environment need not be transformed before it is used to create new tissues. False. Maybe this one. I don't know. Which do you think is false?
The last, maybe.
Or need not to be, because
not
it's a negative. So it's exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly. Yes, because it's a negative and it's false. Let's see. Question 3. Because we didn't know whether we were looking for the true or the false statement. That's why we did it wrong.
They don't say. They don't say, so it
living things can alter the environment. This is true. Oh no, that's what we did. False. Evolution is a characteristic of most not all forms of life. Anyway, statement is they didn't say. Anyway, but apart from that, let's see, genetics. The quiz. I won the quiz before studying. Of course, I mean. Which of the following definitions is false? Alleles are different forms of a gene. Oh no, that's too difficult for me.
Okay. We have to study before.
Yes, we have to start with the first part, introduction to genetics.
Or we can change the topic.
Yeah, maybe we should change the topic. Instead of biology, we can go to, let's see, differential equations, mathematics, accounting, sociology.
What is accounting? The Great Gatsby? No.
Oh, do you want the Great Gatsby?
No. But what is
accounting? Ragioneria praticamente sarebbe.
Okay.
Contabilità letteralmente, però un po' più della contabilità. È un, sì, il lavoro di una accountant è un segretario, una segretaria. An accountant, un ragioniere.
Ok.
No. You want the Great Gatsby?
Boh.
Oh. There's a summary.
The Great Gatsby.
Fitzgerald.
Author F. Scott Fitzgerald was born in St. Paul, Minnesota in 1896 and attended a number of prep schools and then Princeton University. In 1919, Fitzgerald's first novel, This Side of Paradise, was published and became a bestseller. 3 more of Fitzgerald's novels were published during his lifetime, including The Great Gatsby in 1925. Here are the top 3 things you should know about this book. 1. Nick Carraway is the narrator or storyteller of The Great Gatsby, but he is not the story's protagonist or main character. Instead, Jay Gatsby is the protagonist of the novel that bears his name. Tom Buchanan is the book's antagonist, opposing Gatsby's attempts to get what he wants, Tom's wife, Daisy. 2. From the gold hat mentioned in the novel's epigram to the green light at the end of Daisy's dock, The Great Gatsby is filled with things that are gold and green, the colors of money. 3. There are 2 kinds of wealth in The Great Gatsby: the inherited wealth of Daisy and Tom Buchanan, and the newly acquired wealth of Gatsby. The first kind comes with social standing and protects the Buchanans from punishment, as Daisy literally gets away with murder. Gatsby's kind of wealth, though considerable, leaves its owner vulnerable. To find out more about this literature note, get homework help in many other subjects, or give us your feedback, please visit cliffsnotes.com.
Yes, the new money, people. I want, isn't there a quiz? I like the quizzes. Okay, that's the quiz. Gatsby is killed by George Wilson, Mayer Wilson, Nick Carraway, Tom Buchanan. I thought he killed himself. I can't remember the story, to be honest. Was he killed by Tom?
I don't know.
I remember something like Daisy killed someone and he took, he said it was him. I can't remember the story, to be honest. Okay, let's say Tom. Tom was Daisy's husband, so they hated each other. Gatsby lives in West Egg, the less fashionable of the eggs, because he doesn't like the mansions in East Egg. Thinks the beach is better there. Wants to live across the sound from Daisy. Wants to maintain low profile. I think he wants to, yes, to live opposite Daisy. Gatsby made his fortune in organized crime and bootlegging, real estate, still the garment industry. I think real estate, was it real estate? Comprava e vendeva case. Cosa che faceva Gatsby? The garment industry. I think it was real estate. Don't you help me? I can't remember the story. How does Myrtle Winston die? She's struck by Gatsby driving Tom's car. She's struck by Daisy driving Gatsby's car. She's struck by Daisy driving Tom's car. She's struck by her husband driving Tom's car. Okay, she's struck by Daisy. I don't know whether she was driving Gatsby's car or Tom's car. Okay, let's try.
The second, yeah.
Jay Gatsby's real name is Ewing Klipspringer, Jake Harris, James Getz, Mayer, I can't remember. Maybe James.
But do they say this in the video?
Not in the video. Not in the video. But okay. If you studied all these book summary and the analysis of every single chapter, you should know. But we didn't. So but
don't in the video. Okay.
Now, what is then Cody's relationship to Gatsby? Who was that? He was his business associate. He was his father. He was his mentor, his younger brother, maybe his father. What is depicted on the decaying billboard that frightens some of the residents of the Valley of Ashes? A giant hand, a little boy, a pair of eyes, a picture of God. I really can't remember the book. I thought I did, but I didn't. Maybe A Pair of Eyes. If you give me suggestions, I would be happy, because I'm just clicking at random. What is Jordan Baker's profession? Graphic artist, nightclub singer, professional golfer, school teacher, graphic artist. I think. Which character is described as old money, hulking, aggressive, confrontational, and racist? Jay Gatsby, Jordan Baker, Nick Carraway, Tom Buchanan. Who says the following? When the nurse told me I had a girl, I turned my head away and wept. All right, I said, I'm glad it's a girl, and I hope she'll be a fool. That's the best thing a girl can be in this world, a beautiful little fool. That was Daisy. Or maybe Myrtle. Was it Daisy or Myrtle? Maybe Myrtle. Who says the following? Gatsby smiled, believed in you as you would like to believe in yourself, and assured you that it had precisely the impression of you that, at your best, you hoped to convey. Nick. Who says the following? You always have a green light that burns all night at the end of your dock.
Gatsby. Why not?
I think he had the green light, and somebody else told him this. Anyway, I don't know. Let's try. Whoa. No, that was correct. Question 10 was wrong.
Daisy.
I had the Daisy. It was Daisy. Number 8 was wrong. Professional golfer. Really? Uh-oh. Okay.
But the name is Baker, so
he was his mentor. Okay, didn't know that. I just tried, gave myself a try. Number 3, organized crime and bootlegging. Really?
Oh.
I thought he was a better character.
George Wilson.
By George Wilson. I can't remember. Anyway, well, 58% is more than a half. So it wasn't too bad. Anyway, so yes. This is a Cliff Notes. And another interesting site was called, oh my God, I forgot. Grade Saver. Grade Saver. That's similar to the previous 2 ones. With essays, you can also contribute by sending your. Okay, for example, let's look for who do you want to look for? Let's look for T.S. Eliot. Come on. So there's okay, this is advertising. There's a biography, a list of works, study guides and essays, you know, these kind of things. And if you want to contribute, they will pay you $5 for your literature essay, $10 for your college application essay, $25 for your graduate school essay, $100 to write a community note, and $500 to answer. Sorry. To answer textbook questions. Anyway, apart from that, again, you have the biography with all the main. Okay, these are his books. with the questions and answers and essays written on it. See, there's the study guide with the text, summary, character list, glossary, themes, quotes and analysis, prelude, symbols, imagism, blah, 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 blah. Then the essays written on this. For example, this essay, this one, and so on and so on. And also the questions and answers. Does Anita feels for husband? Why do you think does she feel that way? Blah, 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 blah. So if you are doing this with your students, for example, you can ask them one of these questions and, oh no, you have to log in. Ah, no, that's it. What book are you referring to? Okay, there's no answer for this one. Again, anyway, there are usually the questions and the answer. And if you contribute with the answers, you can get some, you can gain some money as well. So they are all very, very useful. They can give you lesson plans, an idea of how to plan a lesson on, for example, 1984 George Orwell. You can join to view premium content, but you can also not join. It's all free anyway. It's all free. So you see about the author, study objectives, common core standards, introduction, relationship to other books, bringing technology, notes to the teacher, related links, blah, blah, blah. On day one, you can give a reading assignment with questions and vocabulary. And there's the example. Then, where is it? Anyway, it's somewhere. Then discussion of thought questions, short answer evaluation, crossword puzzle. Let's see the crossword puzzle. You probably have to join. Anyway, it's all for free. Then in day 2, you can do this. In day 3, you can do that. So there is a plan, a lesson plan. So this is also a very useful site for those of you who teach English literature. So, apart from that, what would you like to do today? No suggestions?
Another quiz.
Another quiz?
Yes.
You know what we could do? We could practice our English by using a website called Flippity. It's quite funny because you can make a number of games. For example, we can make this one. You can do your own, or you can use their demo. Okay. I'm going to turn the wheel, and a who, a what, a when, and a where will appear. And we have to create a story using these, suggestions. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa. Luke Skywalker, who is he?
A superhero.
Star Wars.
Hurrying to get to a meeting 3 months from now, so in the future. The top of a tall mountain. Okay, so who wants to make a story with Luke Skywalker as the protagonist, who's hurrying to get to a meeting in the future, in 3 months' time, 3 months from now, and something related to the top of a tall mountain. Who wants to start? Shall we do it together? Pier Francesco,
Sì.
you know who Luke is, so you
No,
start.
I was I was thinking, but Luke Skywalker is. I was thinking he was a superhero, like.
Probably
No,
he. Let's
No,
see.
Luke Skywalker is a character of Star Wars.
Star Wars.
A
That's
Jedi,
right.
a Jedi.
Ah, yes, I remember now. Yes.
Is the teacher of.
Was it a Star Walker?
Was it Harrison acted by Harrison Ford?
No, no.
Skywalker.
Harrison Ford was Han Solo.
Luke Skywalker.
Star Wars.
Luke Skywalker is the brother of another princess. I don't know.
Yes.
Leia.
Leila.
Leila, sì.
He is married with.
No, not in the real life, but in the
yes, in the
movie. In the movie, like.
Okay, this is the real life. Sorry.
Luke Skywalker is the brother of Leia, maybe the princess.
Anyway, Luke Skywalker is one of the characters of Star Wars.
Yes.
Right. Now, who wants to start?
I can start because I know that Luke Skywalker in one movie live on top of a tall mountain in the Skelly Island, in the Irish Isle. And he lives on top of a tall mountain, and a day arrive a girl that arrives, and the girl asks Luke to come back and to teach the art of the Jedi, to fight with the laser sword. And he was hurrying to get to a meeting with other Jedi, and he's going to do the first lesson in 3 months from now.
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, shall we sweep? An accountant hurrying to get to a meeting, oh my God, 20 years ago, so that's in the past, Washington, D.C. Who wants to make a story with this?
An accountant è il ragioniere di prima?
Sì, un ragioniere, un segretario, un ragioniere.
Okay, once upon a time, 20 years ago, in Washington, D.C., there was an accountant, and he was very lazy. So every morning he preferred to stay in bed. But one day, the clock rang, and he got up quickly because he was hurrying to get to a meeting.
Okay, very easy.
Brava, Antonella.
Straightforward, but perfect. Fantastic. Yes, he slept over means to sleep over means to sleep more than you were supposed to. For example, if you had to get up at 8 o'clock and at 9 o'clock you woke up and said, what time is it? Oh, that's, I slept over.
Okay.
You know, yes. Right, so he tended to sleep over, but One day he had a meeting and hurried up. Perfect. Let's see. A U.S. senator and a lion invasion at 3:30 this afternoon on board an aircraft carrier. Oh my God, that's difficult. Who wants to try?
But an aircraft? What is an aircraft carrier?
E carrier è un aereo, quello che porta un sacco di roba, come si chiama in italiano?
Un aereo merci, tipo.
Sì, un aereo merci.
Yes.
Un aereo merci.
Okay.
So,
at
3:30 this afternoon, a U.S. senator received a phone call, and he was called in a hurry to Washington, D.C. because there was the danger of an alien invasion. But there were no planes connecting his place to Washington, D.C. The only plane leaving was an aircraft carrier. So he got on board an aircraft carrier to reach Washington, D.C. What do you think?
It's very good.
Very good.
Do you want to go on or do you want to change game?
I would like to change something because this
Okay.
is a corrupted U.S. senator, and he was trying to fly with hiding nascosto tra le merci in the.
Oh yes,
in the US,
hiding
because
on
he
an
was too afraid.
Career. Yes.
He was frightened. It was about the alien invasion.
Yes.
I'm just kidding you.
Yes. Sorry, I thought you wanted to change a game. So. Oh, that was it. Let's go back to the story.
No, but you can change. I was just kidding. You can change everything, if you want.
Okay, that was it. Of course, you can change. You can write your own suggestions for your children to use. You can write them in Italian. You can look for some musical, I don't know, story. Based story, this kind of things. Do you want to go on with this game or do you want to change game?
Let's try. Let's change. Let's see what.
Yes,
let's try another one. This is a flippity. Flippity. You can make many games. For example, let's see what. Oh, this is if you need to choose a boy in the class, you can simply spin the wheel and Jessica will be, I don't know, will get the test or whatever. You can ask for a single name or a lineup, so first, second, third, fourth name, groups of 2, groups of 3. For example, if you want 2 people together, maybe Daniel and Jack, Denzel and Kate, they combine them together. Of course, you can change the name, put the names of the people in your class, and it's all automatical and at random. So groups.
But you can change. You can change the name. You can write your own the name of your own class.
Yes. There are the instructions. If you go to instructions, they tell you how to do that.
Yeah, I think it's easy. Yeah.
See, they tell you how to do that.
They use
the template.
In my class, I used to roll the dice.
Yes, you can use whatever, but I mean, what about this flippity show quiz, for example? Oh, that's in team 1, team 2, team 3, and team 4. Word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, and Espanol. bees, and potpourri. Oh my God. So let's say team 1 is Marina, team 2 is Francesca, team 3 is Pier Francesco, e chi altro c'è con noi? And team 4 is Antonella. So team 1, Marina, what question do you want? Word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, potpourri. What topic? Quale argomento vuoi? Marina?
Okay.
Are you with us? Okay. Team 2, Francesca, what topic would you like?
Oh my God. Movies.
Movies. Do you want an easy question? 100 pounds, 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds?
100.
Eh?
100.
An easy one. What is the best movie of all time according to the AFI? American Film Industry. I don't know what it is. I don't know what AFI is. Anyway, what's the best movie of all time in your opinion?
In English.
Gone with the Wind.
Via col vento. Stavo
Gone with the Wind? Okay, let's see. No, Citizen Kane, mai sentito prima. Citizen Kane.
Very famous.
Sarà anche famosissimo, ma io non ho idea di cosa sia. Ok, so, sorry for you. Pier Francesco.
Sì, eccomi.
Com'è qua la questione? Come si fa a tornare indietro? Orco? Ho sbagliato. Vabbè. Pier Francesco. Word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, potpourri. What would you like?
Let's try potpourri.
Potpourri? What?
Well, let's start with an easy one. 100. Who is this? George Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Who is this? They say it. Who's this? Let's see what he said.
But why, some say, the moon?
Oh.
Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills, because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
Anyway, so John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, how can we see? Yes, John F. Kennedy.
It was easy.
Fantastic. You are team 3, aren't you? Ta-da! Then Antonella, team 4. Com'è che si fa?
Yes.
Okay. What topic would you like?
Word capitals.
Okay, easy or difficult?
Easy, 100.
100. What capital city opened the first subway in 1863?
Maybe in America or in Europe, in your opinion?
We don't know.
I think in the USA.
In the USA, yes.
So I think New York.
Shall we try New York?
Let's try.
London, England. I wanted to say London, but then you rightly said, oh no, that was wrong.
No, wrong.
Yeah. So Marina, are you with us now? Marina? No. Okay, Francesca, word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, or potpourri?
Potpourri. I know.
Okay, how much?
200. 200.
Who wrote the book 1984? This is easy.
Oh my God.
I think it was Oscar Wilde, wasn't it?
No, non ricordo. Fammi, oddio.
Okay, let's try Oscar Wilde.
Ho scaduto.
Cos'è che dovrebbe aver scritto?
Chi
No,
ha scritto
no,
1984?
George Orwell. George
George Orwell, you're
Ah,
right. Oh my God.
Della
Oh my
fattoria
God,
degli
you're
animali.
right. Yes, George
George
Orwell.
Orwell.
Ah, quello della fattoria
Giusto, giusto.
The Animal Farm.
Sì, no, stavo pensando a George Orwell, ho detto Oscar Wilde, è vero, che stupida. George Orwell, correct. Then, Pier Francesco, what would you like?
I would like movie 200.
Wow. Who played Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back? I have no idea. The Empire Strikes Back. I haven't watched it.
It is in the saga of Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't remember about Yoda. I saw it, but
Frank Oz. Okay, so you're number 3, aren't you? Antonella, word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, potpourri.
Bees.
How much?
100.
How do bees communicate?
With the flying. When they fly, they communicate.
But how do they communicate? With the track they follow, or how do
with a dance, like they are a dancer with the when they fly.
By dancing. Fantastic! Yeah. Fantastic! Ta-da!
Thank you.
Very good. Marina, are you with us? Marina is gone. Okay, so Francesca, word capitals, The Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, potpourri.
Word capitals.
Okay, how much?
200.
200? What is the most populous capital city in the world?
Tokyo.
Tokyo? I would have said Mexico City. Okay, do you say Tokyo?
Yes.
No, Beijing. Pekino. Beijing, China. So, Pier Francesco, word capital, Simpsons, movies, Espanol, bees, potpourri.
Let's do the movies 100.
What is the best movie of all time? Ma l'abbiamo già fatto.
Sì, ma pensavo era ancora illuminato lì. Vabbè.
Infatti, vabbè. Perché forse sono uscita e rientrata.
I don't even remember the answer.
Anyway, yes. What was the
something
answer?
About
I can't
Kane.
remember. Something I'd never heard before. Catherine, no,
Kane, something. Citizen
Kane. But anyway, sorry, Francesco, I have to say. Antonella, which one would you like?
En español, 100.
What English word for a dessert means foot in Spanish? Come si dice piede in spagnolo? Piede.
Like in dialect. Pie.
In dialect, piede. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pie.
Yeah.
Pie.
Pie. Sometimes when you go in Spain, you use the dialect of our.
They understand you if you speak in dialect. Yes. Anyway, at the moment, Antonella is leading with 100 points.
Yeah.
Then, okay, Marina and Francesca 0, and Pier Francesco minus 200.
No.
Very bad.
Ma come? Ma il potpourri l'avevi indovinato?
Yeah, but
Perché
with
poi
200 I was
uscita.
down with 200, so.
No, ma sai perché? Perché sono uscite, poi sono rientrate e hai ricominciato da zero. E quindi è solo questa risposta che ti ha registrato.
Right.
I went out and came back again and it restarted from zero. So only the second answer was recorded and it was, wrong one. The first correct one was lost when I went out and came back. Anyway, this was a game. Let's try another game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try another game. Which game would you like? I don't know. Matching game, timeline, bingo, board game.
Matching game. Matching game about words or about what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, memory. Oh.
You can. Yes, it's a memory game. You can, how can I say, you can make it as you want, but I'm taking what's already here. So, a black spot. Blue. Oh, it's colors. It's colors.
Okay.
Brown spot.
Purple.
Blue spot. White spot.
Gray. White.
Ah!
White.
Was it here?
Yes.
Green. Yellow.
Haha.
Red.
Did we see a red spot? No.
No.
Orange.
No.
Black.
Black.
Yes, black was the
This
first.
one.
Brown.
Brown was this one. Yes. Okay, but this is a little
Red. Orange. Green. Red. Blue.
Because it wasn't blue. Okay.
Gray.
Io lo vedevo blu.
Blue.
Ta-da!
Purple.
Purple. Okay, but this was a little, I mean, it's good for one person, but I want something to play together. Oh, do you want to do something else? Word cloud. What's a word cloud?
Or the crossword?
For the word cloud, I think I know. Is you have a mass. We must be very a large number of persons.
Cooperative.
Yeah, no, a large number of persons, because each one had a word, and no, you usually do it on the internet, on a very large group.
Lawrence of Arabia, Singing in the Rain, Casablanca. What do you have to do?
Everyone have to write a name, and the name more large are the most choiced one. Yeah.
Okay. So
I think something like that.
Many people wrote the Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Okay, and how is it played?
I think it's a sort of when you have to do a sondaggio, like.
Okay. But it's not a game.
Probably they asked which is the most the famous you like best, and most of the people wrote Citizen Kane or.
Okay. It's a survey. Okay, but it's not a game. A survey.
No, yes, something like that.
No, I wanted a game. I don't know. What did you say? Flippity snowman? No.
Crossword.
Oh, the crossword. To be printed and not played online.
Okay.
Well, why can't we play it online? The amount of matter in an object, the mass, la massa. Ah, perché non si può scriverci sopra. Ah, orco. Ecco perché. Sì. You have to print it and then solve it writing in with your pen. Smallest form of a chemical element.
Atom. Atom.
Atom, yes, atom. Yes, atom. But we cannot write on it.
Okay.
We should print it. Atom, mass. Ta-da! Number of protons in an element. Atomic number. It's all about protons. It's all about the science.
Chemistry.
Yes, chemistry. Anyway, but yes, they're supposed to be printed and solved. Okay, what's a pity? Anyway, flippity is also word scramble. What's words? Ah, okay, you have to put the words in order. Anyway, flippity is another possibility to play with your students, do something a little bit different.
Very interesting.
Sorry?
Very interesting.
Yes.
I like it.
E-learning recommendations. Let's see what's this one. Scavenger. Click on a lock to get started. What has keys but no locks, space but no room? Pier Francesco, you can enter but you can't exit. What is it? Pier Francesco, come on.
Yeah, what has keys?
Keys but no locks, space but no room. You can enter but you can't exit. Come on, music!
Ah, sì, music. Sì.
Ha le chiavi ma non ha i lucchetti, ha gli spazi ma non ha le stanze.
That's right.
Si può, c'è il, come si chiama in italiano? Quando comincia?
Sì, l'introduzione. Aspetta,
sì, vabbè, non mi viene la parola. Ok, shall we try and write the music?
Sì.
Beh.
Are you sure you want to?
Va bene, vediamo la hint, il suggerimento. Ah! No, è una keyboard. Beh, è vero, ha le chiavi, ma non ha i lucchetti, ha gli spazi, ma non ha le stanze, space, ma non ha le stanze. You can enter, but you can't exit. Ah!
Beh, music was a good alternative.
Yes! Keyboard. Ta-da! Sì, però era più bello. Allora, which lock would you like? Which
Number two.
Number two?
Vai.
How many triangles are there in this picture?
3.
Yes. Ta-da! That was easy.
Yes.
Which padlock? Which lock would you like?
5.
5. What is a butterfly to a Peruvian? Come si dice butterfly in spagnolo? Lo sapevo. Non so spagnolo, ma butterfly lo sapevo, perché è come il sardo. Mariposa? No. Ok, non ne becco una. Sì, voglio il suggerimento. Try this. Spanish. Mariposa, giusto, non mariposa, mariposa. Quasi però c'ero, quasi quasi. I was almost there. Which number lock would you like?
7.
Number 7. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? I don't know. Shall we look for a hint? Show hint.
Many millions of years ago, a race of hyper-intelligent, pan-dimensional beings got so fed up with the constant bickering about the meaning of life that they commissioned 2 of their brightest and best to design and build a stupendous supercomputer to calculate the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Oh, deep thought. We want you to tell us the answer.
The answer to what?
The answer to life, the universe, everything. We'd really like an answer. Something simple.
I have to think about that. Return to this place in exactly 7.5 million years.
Is it finished? Oh, no, there's more. There's more. They go back.
What, 7.5 million years later?
That's right. They do.
Deep thought. Do you have
an answer for you? Yes, but you're not going to like it.
It doesn't matter, we must know it.
All right. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
42?
Yes, I thought it over quite thoroughly. It is, it's 42. It would have been simpler, of course, to have known what the actual question was.
But it was the question. The ultimate question. Of everything.
That's not a question. Only when you know the question will you know what the answer means.
Give us the ultimate question, then.
I can't. But there is one who can. A computer that will calculate the ultimate question. A computer of such infinite complexity that life itself will form part of its operational matrix. And you yourselves shall take on new, more primitive forms and go down into the computer to navigate its 10 million year program. I shall design this computer for you, and it shall be called...
So, what was the question? 42? Well, what was the answer? Sorry. How funny. They need another computer to make the question for the answer. All right, so which lock number would you like?
Oh, sorry. Someone wrote me a message. I was for.
Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Yeah, right.
I have to do a lesson, lesson online.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
So, thank you for being with us today. Have a nice night. If you want me to prepare something for you, just tell me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.